This video presentation is brought to you by Cour's Mass Machine Nutrition. Real physical development, real sports nutrition. For a limited time, when you order the Mass Machine Nutrition Maximum Max Pack, you'll get a free 1-hour phone consultation with me, Cour. Go to www.massmachinenutrition.com for more details.
One important part of this process that I'm really emphasizing to Tyrus, and we do this before our workouts, we do it after our workouts, and it's about making this bodybuilding and training journey, this preparing for a contest, that goal of winning a contest, to make it have a bigger application to your life, make it more than just winning a contest. So tell me about that. Yes, you are training. Yeah, you have your eye on the prize. How are you applying this to the rest of your life? How is this success and this discipline and this follow through, how are you making it apply to the overall quality of your life?
You know, it applies to everyday life. You know, the way we're structured in the gym, the things we talk about with keeping things structured, getting rid of the access variables, you know, just really managing and organizing your life to focus on what's important, focus on what your goals are. You know, right now, right this second, my goal is to win the Muscle Mania in June. So I'm, you know, focusing everything down to this one straight path towards that, you know, now. So that's my short-term goal. Long-term goals are obviously, you know, start a supplement company. You know, obviously I'll also finish my degree, you know, get an education, and then also be a firefighter. You know, I want to do all these things. And for instance, with what we're doing here is directly related to me being a firefighter, because I'm selling myself. I'm learning how to talk to people, I'm learning how to help people, I'm learning how to, you know, carry myself better. I'm learning a lot of things, and the fire service is also really a lot about that, you know. And so, you know, I'm learning how to deal with people. I'm learning a lot of things every single day. You know, this guy is filled with information, and I'm just trying to soak up as much as I can, like a little baby with a, you know, like a sponge.
And at 23 years old, I'll tell you right now, you guys want to think big. You see, wow, he's got all these goals. He wants to win a contest. He wants to start a supplement company down the road. He wants to be a firefighter. You know what? That's the way you want to live right now. Even if you're older than 23, you want to think big. You want to stay busy. The character of a man, you can judge the character of a man by how high he sets his goals. And just remember something, you set goals way up here, even if you only do this, you still have succeeded. You don't want to set baby goals and reach them. No way. You want to set ambitious goals. You want to stay busy. This is the time to do it. And again, that's what I've been emphasizing to him, that we want to make this bodybuilding and training process a lot more than a silly muscles, although those silly muscles are really important right now, but more than muscles, more than a trophy. This Mass Machine Nutrition company that I started, the dream started over 10 years ago. And while I was building muscles, I was thinking about, well, how do I have to present myself? How do I have to market myself? You know, people say, well, why'd you stay drug-free? Well, because I had a bigger picture. Number one, I didn't want to do that to my health, and I knew what my long-term vision was. I wanted to be an example of health and fitness into my 40s and 50s. And I knew it helped me make decisions that were right for the big picture. That is the power of setting long-term goals. And I'll tell you what, when I was training and I was preparing for a contest, and maybe I already won a championship and I was trying to repeat, I was thinking about my legacy and the source of knowledge and the credibility that I face, like when I'm presenting you my Cour's Mass Machine Nutrition. Look, I can't just tell you to do this, I have to be the product of the product. And I knew that 10 years ago. And I'm setting those type of long-term goals in Tyrus's head right now, making him think about it, going through that angst. I don't know what to do. Boy, you know, because you're going through a lot of uncertainty. Yeah. The uncertainty and angst of him trying to figure out his life at 23 is going to make it a lot easier for him when he's 30. And I'll tell you, he's going to be 30 before you know it. And this is your old big brother, Skip, giving you some of that old man sage advice. Push yourself. Think about it. Put that angst on yourself. Figure out your long-term goals and how everything you do every day, even preparing for a contest, can get you one step closer to those long-term goals. Man, this is more than muscles. It's more than trophy. This is about life. Make it all work together for you. All right? Yeah. And so those are some of the things that you don't see that are off camera. And
people think that we're just in here. I mean, maybe some of you don't, but some people that I know personally, at work, at home. They think, oh, we're just a couple more meatheads or just throwing around weights. There's a lot more to this than just throwing the weights around. There's a lot of mental gaming. This is 85% mental, 15% physical, and there's a lot of stuff you guys don't hear about that we talk about that. My mind is going a million miles an hour every single day trying to figure out how I'm going to focus my life.
Right, and you see some of the projects that I do outside of bodybuilding. My Man Formation program ties in a lot of this stuff that you don't see on camera. And I'll tell you what, you can treat this like a meathead, or you can treat it like it's a step to a bigger purpose. Your body's still going to look the same, but it's what's going on in your mind. So being a meathead, being a muscle-bound, driven guy with a bigger purpose, it's all going to look the same on the outside. So it's up to you getting your head straight, because just building muscles, just going to the gym, just eating right, that's not going to make you successful in all areas of your life. That alone, it's that and the mindset. And those are the things that I really emphasize to Tyrus, because I want so much more from him. I want everything that I achieved, all the successes, I want to, as his coach and his mentor, I'm trying to help him avoid all the mistakes that I've made. I want him to be at a bigger, higher point than me. And that's what a great coach does, and that's everything I'm giving to him. And again, you guys don't have the luxury at this time, although I have coaching programs where I can work with you one-on-one and give you this type of expert coaching to your specific situation. Check out my website for information about your coaching. So you're not going to, unless you invest in yourself, which I think is a great investment for one-on-one coaching, the next best thing is to watch this journey and see what you can pick out of it too.
Take your bodybuilding and training efforts to the next level. Visit my skiplacour.com website and invest in my DVDs, ebooks, and audio seminar courses. This video presentation is brought to you by Skip LaCour's Mass Machine Nutrition. Real physical development, real sports nutrition. Visit the Mass Machine Nutrition website today at www.massmachinenutrition.com. Follow this Mass Machine Nutrition website as I outline, explain, and coach 23-year-old natural bodybuilder Tyrus Reed, my Mass Machine training program. It's a physical, mental, emotional, and psychological approach to bodybuilding and training.